But we do have to talk about an article that came out in The Athletic this week that was essentially trying to clear the air. It was Brita Curl trying to clear the air on her reputation.
Yes.
It was written by Haley Salvian. It's in The Athletic. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend reading it just because...
For awareness.
And I think that there's only so much that we can do in talking about an article. There's only so much we can really cover it. And I think to get to have your own fully formed opinion, go read it. But essentially it was her and her team, Brita Curl and her team, trying to rebuild her reputation because it's not good. As the article goes on, it starts with saying, by the way, I just want to say in this article, I'm very proud to be from Ottawa.
Oh.
Because Ottawa is mentioned several times as one of the strongest places where Brita Curl is booed. So
that's amazing.
Haley sets it up by talking about the fact that Brita Curl is essentially booed everywhere she goes because right before she was drafted into the PWHL by the Minnesota Frost, it was revealed that she had liked some very controversial tweets, including very transphobic tweets, conspiracy theory tweets about the vaccine, anti-LGBTQ plus tweets, and tweets in favor of Kyle Rittenhouse. So very controversial stuff. And rightfully so, this reputation has followed her. So in this article, she essentially tries to explain herself. I do want to read one part. So
Please.
We all remember the video apology that she released after she was drafted, right?
You know what? I actually forgot about it till just now.
Came screaming back to you.
Yeah, oh, that's rough.
And we talked about it on the show at the time. It was hollow. And it meant nothing if no action was taken.
Exactly.
And we'll put a pin in that because that is also mentioned. But I just want to quote one line from the article. It says, despite the apology, the booing continued throughout Curl's rookie season, especially in road cities, and was never louder than in Ottawa. You go, Ottawa. We're on the map.
We're never on the map for anything. So that we're never the loudest.
The Ottawa Chargers are also dead last. But you know what? We have this to be proud of. So in the article, Brita Curl tries to explain herself by saying that she liked those tweets to save them. Save them for later to look into.
Right.
Girl, that's what the bookmark button is for.
It's right next to the heart.
And has existed for years, as we fact-checked right before the show.
So, okay. So I'm going to admit something again. I have not read this article. And that was more a strategic thing.
Yeah.
I think I literally said to you today, I don't feel like being rage baited today.
That's fair.
And that is...
I should say, not to interrupt you, sorry.
No.
If you don't want to read the article, you don't have to.
Right.
Anybody listening, like, you don't have to subject yourself to this.
For sure. I am sure it is an interesting read. And I do want to read it at some point. I just was not in the right headspace. I feel like you got to be in the right headspace to read something like this.
Yeah.
Because it is... From what I've seen, from the reception of it that I've seen online on Twitter and Reddit and from you, it's nothing. It is the same kind of thing over and over. And I think it is strategic. I think she probably is bothered by the fact that she gets booed really loudly, even in a boring place like Ottawa. And the Olympics are coming up, and I'm sure she wants to be, maybe a fan favorite if she makes the roster. And that, like, she wants people's love and affection, and she wants fans, and so this is what that is, I think.
It's an attempt at redemption.
It's an attempt at redemption.
But I'm not...
To reiterate what you said before, like, you can apologize all you want. You got to show something for it.
Exactly.
And there is, as far as I have heard, again, I haven't read it, but from what I've heard, there is no place in this article where she explicitly says any, like, explicit apology and her actual feelings on all of the things that she posted about, right?
That's just it. If this was an attempt at Brita Curl redeeming herself, she failed. Because, first of all, she excuses it with what I think is, I'm sorry, a lie of I liked those tweets just to save them. That's a bad no one believes that. No. I'm sorry, but I am not going to believe that.
She's had a lot of time to come up with an excuse.
She could have thought of anything else. Quite literally anything else. She could have at any point in this article said, and it's so simple, trans women are women and women belong in women's sports. That was never said. It was not in this article. She said at one point that, you know, she doesn't think that, you know, trans people shouldn't exist. It's just about fairness in sports. Well, that's transphobic, Brita.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but you can't say you can't say you're not transphobic and then say that trans people don't belong in sports. She repeatedly calls being trans a choice and refers to it as a choice. Again, transphobic. So clearly you haven't learned anything.
Yeah.
You're trying to paint this picture like I'm not evil. I just don't think these people should have access to the same things that I do. That's
But then
what
talks about fairness.
But then talks about fairness in sports. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if this was your attempt to redeem yourself, girl, you failed.
Yeah, you're really bad at it.
And so Haley Salvia mentions in the article at one point, while Curl-Salemme, I should say her full name, said that she has focused on, quote, internal work. She has done very little outwardly to make amends, which I think is very important to mention because, again, during this time, she was drafted. This is her second year in the PWHL. During the year and a half that we have known about these tweets and known about her thoughts on the matter, she could have been doing tangible work since that apology video to educate herself, to involve herself with this community. There's lots of opportunities in Minnesota to get involved with the LGBTQ plus community and try to learn and try to become an ally. She hasn't done that.
No. So
again, you can say, I would say you can say all the right things, but action matters. But you're not even saying the right things.
Exactly. Which is like, it's almost baffling that she even tries.
Yeah.
Like people who are bothered by this, such as us, are going to see right through it because she's using all of those words that people who are bigots use or transphobes or whatever. Like they always use it's a choice.
Red flag.
It's a lifestyle.
Ugh.
It's like there are certain words that people who don't really believe use and like we're gonna see through it. Like why even attempt it? She's just making it worse for herself.
Like this didn't do what you thought it was gonna do.
Yeah.
It really didn't. And also we don't need redemption arcs for people who haven't earned it.
Yeah.
I'm a big listen, if she had done the work and she had learned and was like, listen, I was uneducated before. I know better now. I'm sorry. And you know, again, said the very simple phrase of trans women are women. Okay, I have space for people to learn and grow. That's not what we're seeing here.
No.
That's the unfortunate thing. Like second chances are earned, not given.
Exactly.
And she's done nothing to earn a second chance here.
Yeah.
So guess what? The booing sounds like it's going to continue.
Thank God. It's one of my favorite things that happens.
It is a collective experience.
Yeah.
It's like, and we see it here in Ottawa, obviously. But I'm just, you know, Ottawa getting a little shout out.
Leading the charge.
Number one haters. There it is. All right. Hard turn.
Wait, do you not want to talk about heated rivalry?
Oh my God. Yes.
Let's just talk about heated rivalry.
Let's just talk about okay. We never talk about boy sports on the show.
We never do, but this is an exception.
And if boy sports are gay, we're going to talk about it.
Because here's the thing, we say it all the time: boy sports would be so much better if they just dated each other.
Yes,
if they did little kisses sometimes.
Just kiss, guys. Kiss. And that's a prime example, heated rivalry.
Exactly.
So if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what heated rivalry is, one, it is a hockey romance novel by Rachel Reed, and it is turned into a series on Crave, which you can watch.
Canada, Canadian made,
Canadian content. Let's go. And it is a love story between two male hockey players, and I've only one episode in, Vanessa, and it is so good. Like I am so sad.
My boss today mentioned that she's been watching it.
Okay.
And she said it's just like brain candy.
It is.
You can turn your brain off and watch it and enjoy it. And I love a show like that. She said, don't watch with anyone else.
Nope. Watch it alone.
It one of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch it alone. That's all I'm going to say.
I will heed that advice when I do watch it. I haven't watched it yet. I wanted to wait till a few more episodes came out.
Yes.
So I think that might be like my over the Christmas break.
It's a perfect over the Christmas break watch. Like, 'cause you love Hallmark movies and stuff, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Same vibe.
Really?
Turn your brain off a little bit.
Okay.
It's not gonna, but it's really good.
Okay.
Like again, it's much like I was saying earlier,
Mm-hmm.
much like a romance novel. It's it's brain candy.
It's brain candy.
It's a potato chip book, potato chip content, and that's what this is. But it's so fun.
Okay.
And
so
this
excited.
again, we say it all the time, and I actually am very serious. This is what we need in men's hockey. We need
do.
representation. We need queer representation in men's hockey, and we don't have it. And this is the queer representation that we're getting in men's hockey.
Amen.
Even if it has to be fictional for now.
Yeah.
What if this leads to people feeling comfortable to come out down the road?
There you go.
This is important.
It is. I completely agree. Also, Harrison Brown, friend of the show,
Yes.
who was on a few weeks ago, is in this show.
He's going to be, so tonight,
Or he's
this week, as we record this show, it's Thursday, a new episode comes out tonight.
Okay.
And Harrison's going to be on that episode.
Amazing.
So by the time you hear this episode,
You can go
Harrison
watch.
Brown's episode will be out.
Oh my God, how fun.
So you can go, that's 4 episodes in, you can go binge watch.
Amazing.
I like to give shows a bit of time so that I can binge watch, even though I'm
Yes.
not a binge watcher.
Yeah, that's true. You're not.
I really only do 1 episode at a time, but I hate if I want to binge watch, I like having the option.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the
Yes.
control thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm again only 1 episode in, but I am loving it so
Okay.
far.
I'm really excited. I'm going to start. Maybe
Okay.
I'll even start this weekend. We'll see.
It has sparked an interesting conversation. And I think we're more maybe tapped into on the book side of things, but like we need a story like this, but on the women's side. And we have we have several real life ones,
True. We have real life ones. We do have a lot of, books.
but not shows.
Not shows. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we,
Okay.
and I feel like the sapphic romance hockey side of things is maybe a bit of an untapped market.
Yes. What was the soccer one that
Cleat cute.
Cleat cute.
That is going to be a show.
I was gonna say Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe. Aren't they working on making that a show?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know, it's in production.
In production. Okay.
They mentioned it a few weeks ago on the podcast.
Oh, that's fun.
So that we could be talking about that shortly.
Oh, a 2026 binge.
Oh my God, that can be one of our like goals for 2026 or our
There we
wishes
go.
for 2026.
We'll talk about that in our episode. That
Holiday
we'll
episode.
tease later.
Yes, stay tuned.